evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing today?
I'm very fine this evening.
Alright, how are you?
Me too.
My name is Lucas and I'll be your examiner today. Student A, student number 1. What's your name, please?
My name is Vicky.
Vicky, great to have you here. And student number 2, student B. What's your name, please?
My name is Lisa.
Lisa. Can I have your mark sheets, please? No mark sheets, no worries. Let's see. Lisa, tell me, where do you live?
I live in T4B Street in Bình Thạnh district in Ho Chi Minh City.
I know Midterm district, so this is the one with landmark 81, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Wow, that's really far. How long does it take you to get here from Midterm? How much time do you need?
It takes me half an hour to get there to the city.
I see. So how do you come here? Do you come here by bus? Do you come here by motorbike? How do you come here?
I come here by a car, sometimes by a motorbike, because I have two houses.
Wow, we have two houses, one in Midtown and the other one
Here.
here in Toga City.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, great.
But my school is in Bình Thạnh.
Oh, I see. You must be really, really busy. Vicky, what about you? Where do you live?
I live in Hòa Phú Vorm, Thủ Dầu Một City, Bình Dương Province, Vietnam.
Oh, so it's even further away, isn't it? How long does it take to get here?
I think that in case of normal traffic, it will take about 40 minutes to get here.
And during a traffic jam?
Maybe it can take about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy. Today the traffic was absolutely manic. It took me ages to get here. Anyway, Vicky, do you live with your family?
Yes, I do. I live with my parents, my little sister, my grandma, and my aunt.
Lovely. How old is your sister?
My sister is 9 years old. She's in grade 3.
Okay. Do you spend a lot of time with each other?
I think yes, because on weekends we usually go to the amusement park to have sometimes great together.
Wow, that's amazing. Lisa, what about you? Do you have any siblings?
Yes, a lot of.
How many siblings have you got?
Let me count. I think about six
Really?
brothers.
How many brothers and how many sisters?
But I only have one little sister.
Oh, one sister.
Yeah.
You only have one sister. So you live with 6 people, correct?
Yeah. No.
Who do you
Yeah.
live with?
I live with my mom, my dad, my little sister, my grandparents, and my uncle.
Wow. And how old is your little sister?
She's also in grade 3.
Oh, so also 9 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. Vicky, where did you go for your last holiday?
On my last holiday, I went to Nha Trang and family with my dad's friend went to a small island among the sea. We have like a fantastic trip there. We do a lot of interesting activities like swimming, kayaking, and a lot of things. We even have some barbecue on the island. I think that is really fantastic.
All right, sounds amazing. So, what did you enjoy most at the barbecue? Did you have a meat or seafood?
Oh, I think that I'm a little allergic with seafood, so
Oh, no.
I enjoy beef the most. I think so.
Lisa, tell us about your neighborhood. Can you describe the area where you live?
In my neighborhood is really peaceful and it's not very crowded, but there's a lot of children play in the garden, and there's a big park that people planting trees. My mom, my dad, me and my neighborhood. Oh, sorry. My neighbor also plant trees there. We plant rose, lotus, and a lot of flowers.
Wow, that's great. Do you also plant vegetables?
Yeah, we plant tomato, potatoes,
Wow, that's amazing. I love it.
cucumber, and I don't remember that.
That's okay. That's all right. Sounds really good. Let's move on to part 2. Let me show you the pictures. Now, I'd like each of you to talk on your own about something. I'm going to give each of you a photograph, and I'd like you to describe it. Vicky, let's start with you. Here is your photograph. It shows someone helping out. Lisa, for now, I'd like you to just listen. And Vicky, please tell us what you can see in the photograph. You can begin your speech now. Don't worry if I interrupt you.
Okay, in this photograph, I can see that there's a lot of people in the background, but I can see 2 people. There is one lady and like a senior. The lady has blonde hair and she's wearing striped sweater with jeans. And the senior has a bald head. He's wearing square t-shirts and jeans too. I think that he has like a problem with his legs, so he needs to have the helps from the lady. In the background, there is a lot of people there on the right of the picture, the top right of the picture. I can see some flowers on the top left of the picture too. And I think that they are like passing the roads to go to somewhere. I think that the lady is very kind and generous. Maybe she is the senior's relatives, but I think that her actions is really good and she's kind.
Who do you think had less hair, the gentleman in the picture or me? I think he's got more hair than I do, hasn't he?
I can't see anything.
No worries. Now, Lisa, here is your photograph. It shows people working together. Vicky, please just listen, and Lisa will tell us what she can see in the photograph. Lisa, you may begin now. Don't worry if I interrupt you.
In my view, I see there are a group of students that are doing homework at one of them house, and I think maybe the boy is a leader or of the team, because the boy him is teaching others to do the work, and maybe they are at the same age, because I think all of them are at maybe 9 years old or 10 at the primary school. I think maybe the boy know a lot of more things than the girls do, and the girls are listening to the boy.
Do you think they're going to solve the problem? Do they look confident enough? What do you think?
I think they are look like they are know a lot, and the problems looks too easy for them.
I see.
Because I can see on their face like, oh, it's too easy for me and I can do it easily.
Right, they look pretty relaxed, don't they? Amazing. Now, let's move on to part 3. Show you prompts. Now, in this part of the test, you're going to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. Let me describe a situation for you. Your class wants to start an environmental activity club to save the environment. Here are some ideas for club activities you could do. Talk together about the different activities that might be good to do in the club and decide which activity is most useful. Please try to make up your mind within these 2, maximum 3 minutes. Alright?
Alright.
Let's talk.
I think that first we can start with the activities that we are planting trees in the greenhouse. I think that if we plant small trees and herbs, we can use this way to teach children about the nature. But I think it doesn't help much. What about you?
In my opinion, I'm also saying about the problems, but I think that when everyone plants one of the trees that can make the trees can make more oxygen. But I also agree about your opinion, because at night the trees can take more oxygen and they
contributes more carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your opinion about this activity? Like, I think that they are using clean energy and like the clean transportation to use in the life. So what is your opinion?
I also think about that opinion, but I think it's not very, it's just a little bit help for the environment, because the help is just too small.
Okay, so what about these 2 activities? I think they are pretty the same. They are all cleaning the garbage and the trash at a place. But I think that it's better to notice people that don't put trash anywhere. So I think that they are not very useful. And in my opinion, I think that planting big green trees are more important and it can be more useful in daily life. Do you think so?
I also think that. And I think that planting trees are the most, the best activity, because for the other is not very useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people can also sweep or clean trash in a public place just for money.
Yeah. So I think if I have to choose, I would choose this as the most useful activity to work in the environment club. But do you have any opinion about this activity?
I think in another country is maybe help us a lot, but in Vietnam.
Thank you. Vicky, are you a member of any club?
I have joined a club like before, but I just stopped it with the activity of planting new trees and clean a little garbage in the trash in the park near my house.
Oh. Why did you stop it? Why did you stop being a member of the club?
Because that I think that the activities, it doesn't help much. It's just the time that we can talk, we can share, and I don't like it very much. I think that we just stay at home and we can recycle our plastic bottle is more useful than
Right.
joining in that environmental club.
Fair enough. What about you, Lisa? Are you a member of any clubs?
I used to join a bicycle club, but to race and maybe I can help mom to go shopping.
Tell me about this bicycle club. What was that about? Did you cycle together with friends of yours, or?
We cycle together in the school park, but sometimes we hang out and go racing, and sometimes I win as the best prize.
Really?
Yeah,
You were the fastest.
yeah.
That's amazing.
But sometimes not always.
That's okay. You're just being modest, I guess. Now, what do you think the biggest environmental problem in Vietnam is nowadays, Vicky? What is the biggest problem when it comes to the environment?
I think that the biggest problem is when we destroy the forest and the jungles in Vietnam, because trees are very important to our environment and nature in the earth. But when people just destroy the trees, the forest, to take the woods, and don't care about the others like animals and smaller plants, it will destroy all the nature in that forest, not just the tree. So I think that it is a very big problem.
All right. What could we do to solve this problem?
I think that we must have more jungle and forest security men, so they can protect the jungles from the bad people. And we can tell everyone that we can use clean energy and don't use too much woods to burn and do something like that, because we have a lot of the others energy to use, and we don't have to use the woods.
All right. Lisa, do you agree? Is that the biggest environmental problem in your country?
I also think about that, but in my opinion, I don't very agree about that. Not really, just at normal. Yeah. In my opinion, the most
What is the biggest problem? The most serious problem?
I think that people riding cars, motorbike, or sometimes plane that always make more
you mean contributes more carbon dioxide, right?
yeah, carbon dioxide that
Yeah.
and it
I also think this is the biggest problem in Vietnam. I've lived here for 1.5 years, and I think it's not only carbon dioxide, by the way, right? So everything we breathe, it's called the
air.
That's right. Air pollution might be the biggest environmental problem. But I guess everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Do you think we should all be doing more environmental activities? What exactly should we do to make our environment greener? How can we protect our planet Earth? Vicky?
I think that if with Lisa's problem, I think people must like understand more about the environment and the air, so they can have like the opportunity to try a new transportation. When,
Lisa?
yeah.
I also think like that, and I think she's kind of very great about the environmental. Save the environment.
All right, thank you very much for taking part in our exam. Now you can go back and work on your reading and writing.
Yes.
Thank you very much. You did very well.
Yeah. Thank you.